But one thing I don't like, and I can never get over, is disrespect and rudeness and betrayal. Now, this is what happened. We had this group of fabulous female impersonators that worked with me, and we created this amazing group, and we were going places, and it took us a long time to get there. But once the ball started rolling, only because I was pushing and I was the leader of the group. So I really wanted us to have bigger and better. And I know a lot of the drag queens and entertainers have lived these diabolical, scheming and beaming kind of lives. And I just thought that for our group, we weren't going to have that. And I wanted to put us in a different field. I wanted us to just have all the fabulous things that all the celebrities have. Then I thought, we were working so hard to get there, I thought we should have those things. But when you have people in the group you think you can trust, but you have to remember, you always have to look at people's friends and the places that they associate with and the places that they go and they hang out the most. Now, I thought since the group was doing so well and that I had told them straight out, protect the group. Don't talk about what we're doing and where we're going. And you can obviously see that things are changing because we're on social media, so you can see us working in better places and different places. We're going different places more often. Things are happening. And once we start getting into the theater realm, I knew we were on the right track. But for some reason, we did this one particular show, and the union lady that worked the show, the technician lady, she pulled me to the side. She said, Stephanie, you should be doing these shows alone. You don't need these other guys in the show. You are the show. She says, have you noticed what you've done? You've carried this entire show all night. You've done all these celebrity impersonations. You've hosted the entire show all night. And you've had this place in stitches. She said, these people are here to see you. And you need to figure out how to get rid of these guys and do your own thing. Because I think that you have something special here. Because you're funny. You're very funny. You're very good with the impersonations. You should try to do your own thing. And that stuck with me. But I didn't want to betray them. But what got me the most was the trying to do the business part of what the agent should have been doing, because he was just booking us, taking the money and running and on to the next booking. But I was thinking if we could get into a solid place, we could make a fortune and we could hone our skills. We could get better at what we're doing. So I said to them, why can't we, get on a bigger stage? To the agent, I kept saying that, and he would make all these excuses. So I didn't say anything for a while. I just kept pushing us in that direction. So we were supposed to do this really huge show as the Dream Girls. So I said, well, why don't we get some of those big feather coats like the girls had, those big frilly ruffle coats. Some have the palettes and the rhinestones on them. And they said, okay. So they gave me the $100 for the coats. I gave the money to the agent. Now, the first guy who gave me his money, he saw me give his money to the agent because Nick, our agent, was going to order the coats. His wife was going to order them and then just send them to my house. So, and then the other guy just gave his money to the agent. So, all of a sudden, I kept hearing these rumors that I had stolen their money. I said, what? She said, well, I gave you my money and you didn't give me my money back, and I want an apology. Otherwise, I'm not coming back and joining the show. I said, I don't care if you don't come back and join the show. I'm not apologizing for nothing. I said, because I didn't steal your money. I said, first of all, at the time, I didn't even, because I had so much on my mind, I hadn't even thought about that, the whole situation of when I gave the agent the money for her coat, but I gave it to the agent in front of her. So, and then it even dawned on me. So once I got mad and I started thinking back about the situation, and I called her, I said, I don't care if you come back to the group or not. I said, first of all, and I didn't steal your money. I said, first of all, we're a group here. We're supposed to be able to talk to each other and not take our business to Church Street, which that's all she seemed to do. And I knew it was somebody on Church Street rattling their feathers about me and the show, because we were trying to go to bigger places and we weren't involving them. So, make a long story short, I told her, I said, I'm not apologizing, and I didn't take your money, and you know I didn't take your money. So, and I said, and not only that, why do you think the agent was so willing to just give you the money to come back to the shows, you guys to come back to the show? He's never been like that, ever. So he knows that I gave him that money. It's just that it slipped my mind that I forgot that I gave him the money for the coats. The coats never came because he never ordered them. He kept the money. And me not thinking anything, because we were so busy on the road, I just figured the coats would come when they came. Because you know how Amazon is. And I mean, we're ordering these big coats and they're coming from overseas. So I didn't think anything of it. I just thought it would take 3, 6, 7 weeks like it usually does. And I couldn't believe her. And to this day, I still ain't got over it. But I don't want nothing to do with none of them. I'm on my own now. Things are going well. And that lady was right. You were right, Miss